Welcome to the Cybersecurity Competition Federation show. I'm Dan Manson. I teach computer information systems at Cal Poly Pomona and serve as principal investigator for a National Science Foundation grant to help form an umbrella organization over cybersecurity competitions. The Cybersecurity Competition Federation can support the development of skill at a large scale by bringing cybersecurity competitions under an umbrella organization, which will help players of all ages and skill levels identify a point of entry into a continuum of cybersecurity competition experiences. With a focus on communication and promotion, the CCF maintains the autonomy of competition creators, supports their business models, and does not interfere with their sponsorship or funding sources. This week, we review the top national cybersecurity competitions of the second half of this year that include middle school, high school, college, and professionals. In today's show, in an extended Inside the Game segment, Jason and I will highlight what we call the CyberFed Magnificent Seven. With me is Jason Pittman. Jason, welcome back.
Thanks, Dan. Hey, everybody.
Here's a list of the top national cybersecurity competitions of the second half of 2015, our CyberFed Magnificent Seven. Jason, in the Magnificent Seven movie, the bad guys stole food and the good guys had to form a team to compete with the bad guys. Now it's all about the data.
Yeah, it is. And you know, whether we go back to the original, the Seven Samurai, or you go a little more modern to Dirty Dozen, or really modern with the Expendables, it's kind of the same concept where you have bad guys and you have good guys that are bad guys, they just don't do bad things, helping save the world.
At the top of our list is the DefCon CTF. This is the original. DefCon CTF has been going on for 20 years, and now we have a list of the top teams that qualified for this year's DefCon CTF. At the top of the list, PPP, and there are teams there that I don't know about. Perhaps you can talk a little bit about who these teams might be and how the competition is played.
You know, that was the first two things I noticed was you always have to be down with PPP. They're a great team to watch and follow. And then the second thing I noticed was who the hell are the rest of the teams? We don't know. And you don't know who the individual members are right now. Very likely they're members from teams that have competed in the past. They may be members of teams that won in the past. It'll be exciting to find out once we get on the floor.
It'll be really cool to cover the competition this year. The rest of the competitions, registration is either still open or will be open in the near future. So these are competitions we really hope that you look at playing. Our next competition, Global CyberLympics. Global CyberLympics stands for Unified Global Cyber Defense Through the Games. It is run by the EC Council Foundation, and here we have when the rounds are. Round 1 in August, round 2 in August, round 3, then the World Finals in October. Jason, this is a cool competition.
It is. You know, it really is an Olympics type format where you're the same team going through the different rounds, but what's nice is the different rounds are different competition, let's say challenge verticals. The presence of forensics is super exciting. Very
cool. Last year, the University of Maryland at University College won the CyberLympics, and we're going to have some picks at the end of this.
Yeah, I got a phone call last night.
Up next in the Magnificent Seven is CSAW. We covered CSAW last year. This is going to be a really cool competition again this year. Look at the variety. Capture the flag, security quiz, high school forensics, and embedded security challenge, policy and research competitions. We have to cover CSAW this year.
Yeah, CSAW is such an exciting competition. You have a wide variety of competitions to engage in. That list is not everything, but there's so much more going on.
And last year, PPP 1 and 2 took first and second. In high school forensics, Poolsville High School took first, Thomas Jefferson took second. This is going to be another great competition. Next on the list is the MITRE CTF. This competition is also open to high school and college students. Winners can receive scholarships, exam vouchers, consideration for internships, and on the graphic we see the timeline of the competition. MITRE is another really exciting CTF.
It is, because it's the MITRE Corporation, not the MITRE SAW, And one thing I think people may not realize, super important about MITRE, it draws an enormous amount of industry attention. There are lots of people, especially because of the area it's in, being in DC Metro, Virginia, of Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, watching teams, seeing how they perform.
Well, these companies know this is how you find talent. Our next competition is National Cyber League. Full disclosure, I'm involved with National Cyber League. NCL integrates learning objectives. It has labs tied to body of knowledge, Security Plus, certified ethical hacking. It measures player performance, produces individualized reports. You know, I think NCL is going to have another good year.
You know, NCL for me is the perfect format, and they're maturing towards a really strong model. They involve kids at a young age, and they evolve them along multiple pathways. So you can have learning objectives, and then you can get certifications that are tangible evidence you can take an employer down the road.
Very cool. We have 2 competitions left in our Magnificent 7. CyberPatriot started in 2009 with 8 teams. Last year, 2,000 teams. CyberPatriot 8 looks to be even bigger and better, and this graphic shows it's becoming a year-round competition, with the exhibition rounds taking place now through the summer. Team registration is open till October 9th. Competitor registration closes November 6th. Jason, we've covered CyberPatriot on previous shows. This is going to be another great year.
Yeah, you know, if I love NCL, CyberPatriot is my darling. The fact that it's year-round, in how you can prepare for it and how you can play, the format it's in, and the fact that it involves middle and high school, this is the competition.
And these are pathway competitions. This one and the next one. picoCTF is the last in our Magnificent 7. picoCTF combines a capture the flag and scenario-based game environment for middle and high school students. It's a collaboration at Carnegie Mellon by PPP and Team Tedalius of the Entertainment Technology Center. This is fantastic for an entry point for kids to learn about CTF and to learn about computer science concepts, reverse engineering, and advanced cybersecurity concepts through a game environment. Cybersecurity is a game. Sound familiar?
It sounds absolutely familiar, and of course, it's my hobby personally. Taking cybersecurity challenges and putting them into a modern gaming environment, I think is the future of cyber competition.
picoCTF ran during the fall of 14. Fall 2015 dates have not been announced. They will be soon. Okay, now it's time to make our picks. Is Uncle Jimmy ready to talk?
You know, that guy opened up a Twitter account? I couldn't believe it, and all of a sudden now he has more followers than I do. I don't know what that guy's doing. I hadn't talked to him in a couple weeks. Remember, he had some trouble after his last picks.
Well, as I remember, his last pick didn't do so well, so I hope he does better this time. DefCon, who does he pick?
Uncle Jimmy called me last night and talked a lot, and one of the first things he said is, I'm definitely down with PPP.
CyberLympics.
He didn't have a line for that one. I think he knows something. He's not revealing it yet. I think maybe when we come back from the break, I'll have more information.
MITRE CTF.
He's going to go with University of Maryland.
All right, well, we can stop there. This has been a great show on the competitions that are upcoming. We really hope to see colleges across the country and high schools that are involved in competitions playing in these events. These are fantastic learning experiences. Thank you, Jason.
Yep, thanks, Dan. See you guys.
CyberFed will be going on break for the next month. We will be back in 4 weeks with up-to-date coverage of cybersecurity competitions. If you have a competition you would like us to cover in a future show, please contact us at cyberfed.org. I'm Dan Manson. See you in 4 weeks.